Jimmy St. John, former professional goalie. What I brought today is just my first mask from junior hockey. Very unique story. Team I played for out west in British Columbia called the Victoria Salsa. Kind of crazy name. We had a red hot chili pepper as a mascot, and just one of these things I'll always remember. And brought it with me just as it's one of these masks I've kept over the years, and that was 20 years ago. It was a chili pepper. The first year of the team, it was like a beefed up, almost like a Gumby. And the second year they changed the logo to kind of a muscular red chili pepper, and that's how they went with it. The owners of the team owned a Taco Time franchise out in British Columbia, and that was kind of their gimmick with the junior team. You know, growing up, I was an athletic, kind of reactive goalie, reflex goalie, and always kind of making some big saves. And everybody kind of growing up as a kid and everything else said, you have eyes in the back of your head. So when I first got my first paint job, I was like, you know what, that's a pretty cool idea on the back. I'm going to put some eyes in the back of my head. Yeah, it was a good ride. Started my minor hockey here in Windsor, and first ever Tecumseh junior hockey team, the Tecumseh Bulldogs. From there, I went out west to Victoria, British Columbia, played 2 years at Tier 2 out there, then traveled from that west coast out to the east coast to go to university at the University of Massachusetts, Lowell. And after 4 years there, I turned pro. Went down south to Arkansas and then back up here towards home in Toledo. And then that was the end of my career. Got into coaching from there. I traveled out to BC as a 18-year-old kid, left home to pursue a dream to play junior hockey. And at the time, and still is, the best junior hockey league in the country. So just a totally different culture moving to the West Coast at 18 years old. It's a little more laid back style. Obviously, you've got the mountains, you've got the ocean, everything right there. And a kid from Windsor, we don't see that. We have maybe Malden Hill, and that's about it around here. So coolest memories, probably, university, playing in 6,500 seat arenas every single night, jam packed. Playing against some top notch first class universities. Where I went, UMass Lowell treated us great. Some big guys. One of my craziest stories, maybe we were at the Fleet Center in Boston. It was called the Fleet Center at the time. Hockey East semifinals, playing against Boston College. Their superstar at the time, Brian Giunta, had a little incident, little run-in at the crease, and his stick got tangled up with me, and just kind of the way things went, I grabbed his stick and put it behind me in the net and just kind of stood there guarding it, and he couldn't get to his stick, and he was kind of just dumbfounded, but I think he had the last laugh. He went on to a pretty good NHL career, over maybe 20 years or so. Yeah, definitely. I came home after playing pro and was approached by Jim Hunter to help out with the Tecumseh Chiefs at the time. And, I took the opportunity. We had a first good year there, and, we thought we had a really good team. We could really do something. So, the next year we went on to win the Sutherland Cup Championship, first one in Essex County. Took me in a full circle from being on that first Junior B team in Tecumseh with the Bulldogs to coming back coaching which ended up being the last ever junior team in Tecumseh right now, the Chiefs. We had a good run, won the Sutherland Cup. From there, I went on a couple good years out in Wheatley as head coach in Wheatley Junior C. Went to Junior C 1 year in Essex as well. And then I went back again to LaSalle, which was the former Tecumseh team, to coach the Vipers. I was there for a year and then ended up coaching my son after that. My son became of age. At that time he was 6-7 years old. I started coaching him, and then previously the last couple of years coaching in Windsor AAA, coaching the 2009 team, which is a very talented age group. Actually, with the pandemic stuff, I stepped back a little bit. It's my first year of not being involved in hockey in any capacity as a coach or a player or anything. So it's kind of nice to watch my son grow now and play the game. And he's smarter than I am. Didn't become a goalie, so everything's good in that world.
Thanks for watching this Power Play Sports Flashback. Stay connected to your sports community. PowerPlaySportsVideo.com.
priceless.